I wanted to give this to you. Romans 5:3 says, not only so, but we also glory in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance. We know that suffering produces perseverance. I think this is going to help somebody on this Saturday. I've been running around taking care of some errands this Saturday, and just trying to get some things done from out of this week that I haven't been able to get to. And as I've been doing this, I have been tremendously blessed at the peace and the rest that is existing in this place, and I want to give it to somebody because I want you to understand that without standing in faith, you'll miss everything that God has for you. Without standing in faith, you'll miss everything that God has for you. There are even some places that you'll be able to walk into, but you'll miss what's available in those places. Let me say that again. There's even places that you'll be able to walk into, but you will miss what's available in those places, because it's not just about walking into places, it's about how you walk in. It's not just about walking or getting somewhere, it's about how you arrive, how you're getting there, what state you're in, what state of mind you're in, and how you stay, and how you remain there, and what state of mind you remain there. Now, your faith is very key. Your trusting in the Lord will build perseverance. And I want you to consider this. It's easy to trust and have faith in easy times, but when things are stretched and tightened and pulled apart around you, that's when your perseverance is actually being built, because it's only on top of your most stretched place can God bring you into new grace. I'm going to say that again. It's only on top of your most stretched place where God can bring you into new grace. Because watch this. We talked about it on this weekend, this week during the conference. We talked about being blessed and being stressed. Or, I'm sorry, being blessed and being pressed. And that when you press into the Lord, expect to be pressed. Because the Bible says, stay under his mighty hand. There's a pressing. Stay under his mighty hand, and in the next place, he will lift you up in due season. I want you to think about the most pressed and stressed places that you've been in. What are some of the most stressed and pressed places that you've been in? And I want you to remember how God brought you through. If you could go back in time and talk to yourself there, what would you say? You would say, relax, God has it. I want you to begin to practice saying that in the midst of your current stresses. Relax, God has it. Don't ignore the stressor. Sometimes the stressor is actually a language telling you where to apply pressure. Let me say that again. Don't ignore the stressor. Sometimes the stressor is a language that's indicating you when to apply the pressure. For example, there's a stressor called I need to pay bills. Sometimes the stress will push you to be proactive in paying your bills. But if you let paying bills stress you out, now you have become overstressed. Now it actually opens the door to an enemy and can cause you to crash. So notice that in everything, there's a limit. There's a limit. So be encouraged on this Saturday. Be encouraged in what God is doing in your situation, no matter what's going on around you. Grab a hold of that faith and patience, because your help works in those dimensions. It's in faith and patience where the assistance that God is sending you spiritually, the supply, even the angels, they can move much swifter, and you can be more sensitive to the leading and directing of the Lord to walk into places of rest when you are able to exercise faith and patience even in trying times. Now, real quick, I got about 1 minute to close out. This week has been the most amazing week. God has moved in a mighty way. As I spent my whole week in Mount Vernon, Ohio, it was both peaceful and it was both challenging at times because the enemy was fighting me. We were stepping out in faith in a new territory, and I was met with many dreams throughout the week of a witchcraft, of all kinds of things. God was speaking, and he's changing and he's rearranging that region, and he's making us a part of it in some ways for the season that we're involved. But I want you to understand that there is a way of navigating into new things and enduring the stretch and the pressing that happens when you step out. Whenever you step out, it's always going to be a test of faith. And whenever you're walking in a new place, there's always going to be a test of your faith to remain in that place. You're going to start to hear voices that tell you, did God say that? Are you really here on this? All of those come with the places that God is sending you into. If you can't endure that place, you're going to miss what God has for you. Be endured. Endure those places. Be blessed, even in the press. God bless you guys. I'll see you on Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I'll see you guys on Sunday in the next video as well. Blessings.